killed on Christmas Eve, leaving his distraught owner searching for answers. Anthony Taylor from Romilly near Stockport has always loved dogs. 2 years ago, he bought a puppy called Troya, and the pair were inseparable.
Everybody loved Troya, everybody. She was very much my closest best friend, yeah. She was with me all the time, took her as many places as I could.
Troya was a rare breed, a Presser Canario, who'd been imported from the Canary Islands.
People perceive them to be, you know, maybe aggressive and the way they looks and stuff like that, but pretty much just like a family guard dog, really. My girlfriend's daughter used to sleep with her on the rug. They used to put their arms around each other and stuff like that. So, yeah, pretty cute. She was part of the family.
Troya had her own luxury kennel in the garden.
It was a really quality, well-built kennel. You know, I had it purposely built for her, heated, everything like that.
As Christmas approached, Anthony was looking forward to celebrating with his girlfriend, her children, and Troya.
We got Troya a big bone, so we had that by the tree, and obviously the kids wanted to open their presents with her as well.
On the evening of the 23rd of December, Anthony fed Troya in her kennel and asked his mum to look after her whilst he stayed at his girlfriend's house. It was the last time he would ever see his beloved dog. During the night, Troya's kennel was broken into and she vanished.
I was devastated. Yeah, I was devastated. I just knew that somebody had taken her because of the way she'd been locked up at night.
Anthony spent all of Christmas Day searching for Troya.
I pretty much spoiled Christmas altogether. I had other people helping me out, driving around different areas. I was just obviously getting messages off, you know, hundreds of people just to tell me that they were searching for her.
Finally, weeks later, a friend called with the news Anthony had been dreading.
And she phoned me to say that she thinks there's a dog in the canal. She took a picture and sent it through to me, and I could sort of like make the pattern out, all that sort of thing, and I pretty much knew. Shed a few tears while I was at work. Just got in my van and obviously drove straight home. She was just lay on the side of the canal bank with a cover over her, and she just had a cord right around her neck.
Troya's death was investigated by police and the RSPCA, who confirmed the dog had been killed deliberately.
Troya was found with an Aldi carrier bag on her head and wrapped around her neck was some curtain wire. Also attached to her collar was some washing line. The post-mortem reveals that Troya was probably strangled and been suspended. I can't actually believe that something like this would happen. I've never encountered anything of this kind, you know. It's animal cruelty at its worst. You know, it's absolutely horrific, really.
Months later, Anthony is still searching for answers about Troya's death.
It's just more who done it and why. You know, I just wanted to know the reasons why. She's such a nice dog, sociable dog. You know, everybody liked me. I didn't have any problems with anybody. So if they did have a problem, just, you know, knock on the door, talk to me, have a chat. You know. She's left a massive gap. But sometimes she just comes back into my head. You know, I've had the odd bad nightmares and stuff like that. She just appears sometimes, so, you know, she's never forgotten.
It's so sad, isn't it? PC Joe Torkington, you saw him in the film there, is involved in the case. Joe, it's hard to believe that someone could do this.
Yeah, that's right. We think two people have been involved in taking Troya purely because of the size. A neighbour heard some noise around 3 o'clock in the morning of Christmas Eve, so we think she would have been taken around that time.
And did the post-mortem reveal anything else?
Unfortunately, he was unable to tell us exactly what time Troya entered into the canal, so it could have been any time between when she was taken on Christmas Eve 2015 and when she was found on January the 18th of this year.
Do you find that dog thefts are a big problem?
They're not a massive problem. Sometimes when dogs are taken, it's for the purposes of dog fighting, Troya may have been taken for that reason, but you know, that's pure speculation at this time.
And the local community and people from further afield really rallied round for Anthony when they found out about Troya, didn't they?
Yeah, there's been a massive social media campaign, and you know, they've held a vigil for Troya. There's a memorial down on the canal by where she was found, and they've also raised about £2,500 as a reward. So we just want information from anyone really who can tell us if they saw Troya between Christmas Eve 2015 and January the 18th, 2016.
It's a really upsetting thing for Anthony, isn't it? Is he doing okay now?
Yeah, I believe he's doing okay. You know, he's getting over sort of the initial shock, and he just wants help really to find Troya, you know, who's responsible.
Of course, Joe, thank you very much. As you heard, Anthony wants your help if you have any information. The details are on the screen and they'll be there for the whole of the programme. Ralph.